Stolen Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, light heavyweights, some good news, stuff going on, but it ain't going to be in 2018. But early 2019, y'all remember that dude who beat Sergey Kovalev? Eleider Alvarez was wondering if Sergey Kovalev was going to, if they're going to take that rematch or not, or if Kovalev was going to do something else. Well, we talked about it not a month ago, a little bit less than a month ago. Kovalev's going to, exercise that rematch clause. But then HBO said no, they ain't going to cover it. You're like, man, you ain't going to recover the rematch between the Crusher? This has been the Crusher the last 2 years. He's trying to get his stuff back. Was winning in the fight before he got, knocked out or stopped. They weren't going to cover it. So now the good news is ESPN going to cover that thing in the beginning of 2019, and that's good because this is a good fight. It's all the ingredients. I mean, you could say Kovalev is going to come back. He was winning the fight. That was like his promoter, Kazaduva, says he's winning the fight, and he was. He was ahead on all scorecards, and by 4 rounds already. Which I think the judges are going to pay a little bit more attention to who the other guy is this time, because when you look at the highlights of the fight, there's a whole lot of jabs coming from Eleider Alvarez. That was not an accident. And what I told you guys before, hence that, is, them people know what time it is with this rematch. HBO ain't going to show Eleider Alvarez's coming out party. That's what it is. Because the likelihood of Alvarez winning this fight and picking up where he left off, matter of fact, period, right? The likelihood of him winning is high. And that's the wrong dude. I told you. We ain't trying to hype him. Right? And it's really easy to do, just like we did Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher. Remember the Crusher? Now you could just go on a transport for that to Eleider Alvarez. And with ESPN, it would probably be possible now. Because I don't think HBO is going to do anything like that. I think HBO right now is probably pretty much closing shop with Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin leaving. Those are big ones. Andre Ward's been gone. You're only going to have Terrence Crawford. Let's see if you're going to treat him like you should. I don't know how that's going to go with HBO. But ESPN is covering it. And as a boxing fan, who cares who covers it? It's going to get covered. It's going to be on TV, and it should be. It should be headline. These are two pretty elite guys. Kovalev deserves the rematch. Excuse me. Because it is Sergey Kovalev. And Eleider Alvarez deserves to show the people he wasn't lucky. And now you can get behind me. And I think that's a good thing. Going forward, I just think that they need to get behind the guy. Excuse me, guys. Still not doing well, but I'm on my way. But anyway, what they need to do is try to just get behind Eleider Alvarez if he were to win. Right? It's not really hard to do. You can do the same thing. Look like he was doing back then. You remember? Light heavyweight division is ruled by 2 men. Sergey, the Crusher, Kovalev, mean streak and heavy hands. No one wants to step to him. Show some highlights. Boom, bam, boom. Kovalev, the Crusher. And then the other one has a left hand from another planet filled with granite. Adonis Stevenson. Only one hiccup in his career. Other than that, everyone has to feel the power of that left hand. These two are the juggernauts of the division. Something like that. Boom. You got Andre Ward come in, excuse me. Hello. I'm on my way through. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. And just keep on rolling because Andre Ward was a problem for both of them. Right? Well, definitely Kovalev. But anyway, just joking around. But Eleider Alvarez, actually, you can hype him as the guy, right, who Adonis Stevenson didn't fight for 2 years, fighting other guys. Now you kind of know why, right? Hype the fact that he already has stopped Kovalev. So the guy who stopped Kovalev, who was one of the 2 guys ruling the division, remember? And the guy who Adonis Stevenson didn't fight for 2 years is a guy we could get behind. If those other 2 were the juggernauts, right, the whole time. You know, if you take Andre Ward out of the thing, Andre Ward came down. And I was telling you when Andre Ward came up in weight to fight those your boy Kovalev, I was saying then, shoot, that fight between Kovalev and Stevenson should have happened before he got there. That mess should have been cleaned up before he got there. It's not Andre Ward like, oh, Andre Ward come up, beat Kovalev, now you go beat Stevenson. No, they should have had that fight before Ward came up there, and Ward could have fought one. So he beat the one that y'all said was the best one. So Ward did that twice. Now another dude did it. Now y'all gonna jump off ship, right? And ain't nobody gonna hype Eleider Alvarez. No, if Eleider Alvarez comes through this fight and beats him again, then let's stop putting them names in front of them like they're automatically better. The Bivels and the better Bivs of the world. They're automatically just better already. This dude is not an accident what's happening with this Eleider Alvarez. So let's make sure we pay attention to that. Because now I'm hearing with Kovalev, you know, it's the aging Kovalev now. The more vulnerable Kovalev now. Just 18 months ago, he was the most feared light heavyweight in the heavyweight division. Light heavyweight division. Right? Get the same dude do the narration for Eleider Alvarez and put some music behind it and some highlights. And let's get behind this guy because it's not an accident. So I'm hyped about early 2019 too because I would like to see this fight. Dome Sports Talk. Worldwide. I'm up out of here, y'all.